And we're live. What's good, everybody? It's Game Talk. I'm Gangster. I'm here with Brimstone,
The one and only.
RevTech,
Hi.
and my boy Blue. And my boy Blue.
Oh, my mic wasn't working there.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, Jesus, really,
Jesus,
bro?
dude. Like, you were literally there 10 seconds ago. What the fuck?
Well,
God.
We live it. It's just we live in a society. That's all it is.
That's
Epstein
that's
kill
exactly
himself?
what it is. It's because we live in a society, sir.
And Epstein
You could-
didn't kill himself?
No, stop. No, no.
What, am I ruining it for you?
You sound like an old man saying it. No, please, end it there. No.
What?
You sound like an old man saying
The
it.
guy who won't
No.
stop saying Epstein didn't kill himself is telling me to stop saying Epstein didn't kill himself? Get
Epstein
the fuck
didn't
out of
kill
here, dude.
himself.
I didn't even bring that up. I didn't even bring it up.
It's a conspiracy.
Alright,
did last
Tinfoil
week.
hat.
I really bring it out, but to also lay out the facts here, when you said Epstein didn't kill himself, it sounded like my dad or some old schmuck saying it. Like you were just.
Alright.
Oh,
I am an old
yeah.
schmuck, so
Oh, oh, oh.
listen here, you little shit. Back in my day, when somebody didn't kill themselves, they really didn't kill themselves. They had to walk 3 miles in the snow uphill both ways to kill themselves.
We had something called the Walkman.
We had the Walkman. We had snap bracelets. We had boom boxes, man. The bigger you
Boxy-
got, the more
boxy
money
jeans,
you had,
boxy
evidently.
Jeans, baggy jeans.
Parachute pants, dog.
Yeah,
What up, Cat?
man.
Imagine those pants you have to wear, but you wore them back in the day, like those.
Good morning, cat.
Is it true that you had to wear hammer pants at one point in your life, or no?
Yes.
No, I think we're all a little too young for that.
Yeah, New
No,
Kids on the
no,
Block,
I
step by
had-
step.
no. Dude, my mom, like, oh my god, dude, it was so embarrassing. Like, I actually had to wear whatever she bought, and she would find the most ridiculous clothing.
Hey, man.
Like
I
80s
had
clothing?
rainbow color faded pants that matched my shirt, dog. Like, I can't tell you how bad that is.
Hey,
It's
man.
called-
Back in the day, man. New Kids on the Block.
Back in the day, you
Boys
guys
to
had
Men?
no.
Boys to Men. There you go.
Back in the day, you guys had no sense of style at all.
In
so I wanna
sync.
hear
Bye,
this.
bye, bye.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't want to
disagreeing
hear
with
that.
you, dude.
I don't want to hear that from the skinny jean generation. All right, 'Cause
I don't
you
wear skinny jeans.
You
first off.
fuckers look ridiculous in that shit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, skinny.
And they
skinny
sag them.
jeans
This is the worst part, right? Sagging pants is bad enough, but sagging skinny jeans, that shit is just ludicrous. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
It does, dude. There's a level of stupidity I'm willing to take, but when I see somebody that weighs literally like $1.05 sopping wet, wearing his sister's jeans,
Right?
and then sagging them, I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah, that shit's
No, listen.
Like,
nonsense.
I just want to be like, boom, bitch, like just because I can. Just
No, here's
I'm not a violent
here's the thing.
person, but you know, Pete's
No,
right.
but
There's only a certain
here's-
level we can deal with here.
Here's the thing about that, though. Like the thing about that, skinny jeans are better than anything from the '90s. Let's just
No.
go as far as
No.
back.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Get out
Oh,
of here.
Do we
No.
have to?
No,
do
dude,
we have to go?
skater
Hey,
clothes
at
were
least
fine,
my ball
bro.
sack. At least my ball sack can breathe, unlike skinny jeans.
Yeah,
Do I
skater
have to-
clothes
do
were
we have
fine
to-
because everything was it was baggy jeans, baggy t-shirts. Like, that shit was
Fuck
fine.
yeah.
Ugly ass t-shirts.
Whatever. It's still not skinny jeans.
I'm sorry. Do we have to go back to like what people used to wear in the '90s? Like, do we have to go pull up a wardrobe guide and everything?
Dude, you wanna know what's even funnier than that is your generation's trying to bring back the '90s. So I mean,
Right.
I wouldn't go too far into that if I were you.
Fuck, my generation's wrong to bring back the '90s. They're just unoriginal
Well, yeah,
schmucks trying
You're
to.
not wrong there, yeah.
I think
They're
it's
trying.
best.
They're
that
trying to
we-
bring back a lot of things from the '90s, man.
I think it's best we grab the
Cartoons,
90s.
you name it.
I think it's best we grab the '90s and just send it in the gulag. Leave it there. We don't need to bring it back.
Suicide by 2 bullets to the back of the
Aren't
head.
they bringing
Yes.
back Frohawks too? From
No,
the
please, no. I will never.
Mr.
Fi-
T is He's a Nighthawk Frohawk.
Who's the guy that goes da da da? You can't touch this.
AMC Hammer.
MC Hammer.
Yeah, MC Hammer. They're bringing back those pants too.
That's
No,
what we
can
were just talking about. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's best for humanity if those pants don't come back.
Well, the
Oh,
new
no,
age,
no, no,
the
no,
new
no.
age is bringing it back.
Ah! Fuck.
No,
From the
no,
grave.
no. I will literally go to these people and send them to the grave.
And they're bringing back stuff from the 90s all day long, like a Walkman, CD players, vinyl are coming back from the grave.
You know, I like vinyl though. Vinyl's really
Yeah,
good.
hell yeah, it is.
Vinyl's really good. I'm actually out of all the things that are coming back, that's one of the... I love
Totally.
vinyl records, dude.
I just don't want things that are really gross
What
and
is
bad.
that? His little face.
Terrible.
Just sometimes it's best just to leave things in the grave. You know,
You know, it'd also be good to be left in the grave.
me, I
Is,
know.
You, I know.
well,
Oh.
I would have never said that. That's too mean. I mean, I say some fucked up shit to you, Blue, but I would never say that.
Oh.
Sure. Anyways, what were you saying?
I would not bring back, for $1 million, I would not bring back VHSs. No.
You wouldn't bring
No.
back what?
VHS.
Oh,
Fuck that.
Fuck.
Fuck
all for
VHSs.
Can we just?
I don't
nuke
know,
those
man.
things?
I actually liked VHS better than DVDs because VHS
Hey.
couldn't scratch.
VHS sucked.
Yeah,
when
but
you coated
VHS
the head. The
Dude,
heads
VH
of the
yeah,
tape
the heads
player.
got like even a slight bit of dirt in there. The ribbon would come out, and you'd have
Sure.
to re-ribbon your entire tape.
But I never had a problem with that. So, and I did have problems with DVDs scratching, and that shit
Or
was
coating
nasty.
the heads of the tape player, dude, was the worst.
Yeah,
I can't believe
Yeah.
he's defending VHS. This is
We're not
this is how-
defending VHS. We're saying don't bring it back.
No, Pete's saying VHS was fine. I'm like, no,
Oh.
it wasn't. I never want
well,
to.
I mean, he liked it for the time. I mean, yeah, VHS.
It
was good
worked
for its
better than
day.
early DVD, and that was my thing. Cause I had a DVD. My dad bought me, what was it? The one with the three-breasted Martian hooker from.
Three breasts, very detailed.
Yeah, what was the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie with the three? Martian
Fifth
chick?
Element?
Total Recall.
No,
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Oh, okay.
My dad bought me the anniversary edition of Total Recall for Christmas one year, and my mom got me a DVD VHS player. And I literally opened the DVD, put the DVD in the brand new DVD player, and then played it, watched it like 2 or 3 times, whatever, and then took it out. It already had fucking scratches on it.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was fucking. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted
Hey
to
man,
do.
laser disc player, man, or VCDs.
Oh, I remember those, man. We had those in a class for.
Hey,
I think we
Brimstone,
watched Star
stepped up
Wars
our
on it.
game. Look at that, we stepped up our game. We got the
Yeah,
Cloud
boy.
King, Cloud Return of the Kings, man.
I like how we started talking about fashion right at the beginning.
Hey man, hey,
Bam,
man.
baby.
This is
Look at
Game
that,
Talk,
look
dude.
at
We
that,
talk about
that-
everything.
Look at that gloriousness.
Yeah. Yeah, boys.
It's just, I personally think
Hey,
they closed it today.
hashtag the vape game, yeah.
We got
I mean,
the channel
just-
made.
I know you guys can't
check us
accept
out.
it, but I think they closed it today. It's just better than the shit you guys had to
Fuck outta
wear.
here.
Hey man, I wore back in the 90s board shorts and shirts. I'm still good to this day.
Short,
Or
still exist.
basketball shirt, basketball
Those-
shorts.
Those
Only
still
all day?
exist now. It's not like they disappeared.
Still rocking it.
Except
Board
now we
shorts
have more
have kind of
fashionable.
disappeared.
Except now we have more fashionable clothes now.
No, dude, I wear the
More
same shit that I wore in the
fashionable.
90s. Just baggy jeans, t-shirts.
I fucking hate
Fine.
baggy jeans, but I also just hate jeans in general. So
Wow, you're tripping, dude.
I fucking hate jeans. They're fucking awful.
What's better than jeans? What would you rather wear for pants than jeans? What,
Oh, for
Dickies?
pants.
Khakis?
Khakis
No,
are
seriously.
way better in my
Ugh.
opinion.
It
I love
depends.
khakis.
I love
Guys,
khakis.
I
Guys are
hate wearing
pretty
that
banging.
shit. That's
Anything that's not jeans, I'm happy with. The only jeans here, I'll be honest. The only jeans that I liked back in the day were made by Janko,
yes.
Solo Jeans,
Hell yeah.
and the old school, not the new shit, but the old Puma, where it was kind of like a hybrid Janko slash somewhat tight, but not constricting.
How about overall?
I can rock
There you
that.
go.
I would
Yeah.
rock
There
that.
you
No,
go.
yeah, I'm with you
Overall,
because
no.
see the
Yeah,
reason
man.
the reason I don't like khakis and shit is because the legs are all too skinny. My legs are fucking huge, and anything except for super wide leg jeans look like skinny jeans on me,
Fair
and I
enough.
hate it.
Yeah.
Sounds like. No, I don't know what that sounds like actually, shit, but. Well,
Oh,
maybe.
Shit.
Maybe it's because
Yeah.
we all live in a society, Blue. What do you
Yeah,
think?
exactly.
That's right.
That's the question here. But it's kind of fascinating to see like how you guys think of clothes of today, even though you're actually not that old. So I'm kind of like, never mind, just let's end it here.
But here's the thing, though. Like, I just don't like anything that's constricting. That's my main issue. Is like, I can rock jeans, no problem. But like, if they're like hugging my nuts,
What's
dude,
up, buddy?
no. Hell no. Hiker hombrate. Hey, hiker.
Oh,
Papa, eh? What you
cocksucker.
doing?
Hail Hydra.
Hell Hydra, he says.
This. Yeah. I mean, what's everyone been playing now? Since let's just jump off the fashion train for a little bit.
Overwatch. We've all been playing
Overwatch
Overwatch
comp.
together.
Overwatch, a little bit of Warframe, some Destiny 2. I know
And
you've
then
just been
immediately go
playing
over
Somewhat Call of Duty Modern Warfare 200 gigs later.
150 gigs, man. Next update's gonna be fucking a terabyte.
Next, there's a reason why I installed that shit. Fuck that.
No, dude, it's still a good fucking game. I just
Just so everybody knows what I'm vaping on in the chat, I am vaping on a Nick Naked
I-
Amazingly Mango.
Your mom's amazingly mango.
oh
God.
There you go. Some rips. Mango
Just
from
kidding.
the Fiji Islands. There you go.
Bro, I'm just kidding. We're cool. Right?
You're good. We good. We good. We good.
And Brim got a new mod, new vape mod technology.
Yeah. We're not. Nope.
This
That's for the
week-
video only, sir.
This week's been just Overwatch. Played a bit of Tarkov with Meme, and then that was it. I did play a little Destiny, but then I realized
How
wow,
is
this game's boring.
Tarkov? Is it fun?
I love
How
it.
is Deceit?
It's not a bad guy. Oh, man, I could get into Tarkov.
No, oh my god, I'm sorry. Your whole issue. Oh, the movement thing is dumb. No, the movement system is fucking great.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
stay out
not.
of this argument.
No, it's
I'm
not.
gonna stay out of this argument.
No, it's not.
I don't care for.
I'm sorry.
No,
you're
it's
like,
not.
oh,
Tarkov.
it's too complicated to have 6 variations of running.
Pete needs like 5 lanes. I'm just kidding.
Ugh, fuck. Yeah,
What's the problem with that?
it's complicated as fuck for no reason, and it's not realistic at all, despite what the developers claim.
I don't care. It makes
So so from what I understand, it's the movement for UP, right? Like I think we've
Well,
talked about this before.
it's not
Yeah.
literally just the movement. Like there's a bunch of things like the crouch and stand, and there's like 5 different stances in between crouch and stand. And then there's
GTFO I have not played. I don't own it.
shit.
We all have it, but
yeah. I mean,
me and
GTFO
Pete
is
and Blue
great.
have it, but we don't have enough people to play it with. I would love to play it with
GTFO
somebody.
is a great $40 game that just sits in my library, never being touched.
Because all of our friends don't ever want to fucking play it. It's annoying.
Right?
It's almost like I shouldn't have bought it. I don't know.
Yep, I'm right there with you.
Let me just go shake my money tree.
Fuck, I
Oof.
bought the wrong bounties. Never mind. But
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a bad game. It's actually quite a good
It's
game.
amazing.
I like the way
It's
they
a
set
really
it up.
good game if you get
Yeah,
into a
it
fucking
is.
group.
But I don't like how complicated they make the movement and shit like that because one, it's not realistic. Like, yes, it's realistic in the sense that
Are we still talking about Tarkov? Or are we talking about
Tarkov, yeah.
Okay.
Tarkov, okay.
Yes, it's realistic in the sense that there are infinite numbers of heights that you could stand at in between your full standing height and crouching height. Fine, fair enough. But it's not realistic in that when you're like walking up to, in real life, if you're walking up to some cover, you don't have to select a height that you stand at. You just go up to the cover and duck underneath the cover. And it's the same thing with walking and running. You don't have to select 6 different run speed, one of 6 different run speeds. Like, you just walk as fast as you want to walk or run as fast as you want to run. And like, to me, it's silly because they probably spent a shitload of time doing all these different things with movement and
it fits well in the game, gameplay wise.
it doesn't really affect the game though, because nobody is going to be using all of those different stances and walk and run speeds and shit like that. Nobody's going to use all that.
Depends on the
Play
situation.
Rust or one of those games, man.
Like, they
It
might
depends on the
use
situation.
they might use 2 or 3, maybe.
Because I've used a couple of very.
Isn't Turkov a survival game though? In
Yes.
A way?
I think
So-
it's survival BR. I think.
To me, it
No,
reminds
I
me
should-
of Rust in a way.
I shouldn't
No,
say
well,
like
it's instance survival though. That's the because everything you go in and there's a certain amount of guys in a limited amount of space, and you're trying to pick up equipment and stuff like that. So it's not like survival like Rust or something where it's just open world and
Fair,
you're
yeah.
just trying to survive. It's survival as in you go into this one area. There's a limited number of enemies. There's a limited number of gear, and it's your mission to get as much gear as you can while not getting killed.
So is the running the issue with you playing it?
Well, I just don't like how complicated it is, especially because, in my opinion, the time they spent because like one of their big things is like, oh, there's 6 different stances in between standing and crouching, and then there's all this different heights of cover. It's like, man, why not just do 3? Stand, medium, crouch, and then prone.
Also, there's
Like,
variations
that's
of it.
way
Like,
more
you're-
realistic as far as like ease of use. Because like I said, it's not like people think about that kind of
It's
shit
not
while they're walking
complicated.
around. But
Yeah, you're making
it's
it sound like it's
complicated to
complicated,
make
but it's-
though. That's the whole thing. Like, because now they're in the maps and shit. They're doing 6 different levels of cover and stuff, and it's like, man, that's just unnecessary. You didn't need to do that shit. It doesn't enhance the gameplay, in my opinion, to have that many. Like, 3 would have been fine.
I think it depends on the situation. Because when I was in a building with me and I think it was Wendy or one of the other friends, we were looting with all these guys from the building. So we would do a variation of that, but also we would decrease our movement speed. So it's just one big game of cat. That's why I think.
Yeah,
it was
but that doesn't have to. You don't have to have 6 different walk speeds for that to be the case. That could be the case with 3 walk speeds.
I don't know about.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you don't need that level of complication for the same level of gameplay. 3 levels of stand, medium, crouch, and then 3 speeds of walking. Run, and then 3 speeds of walking, and then maybe like a super slow or something, would have given you the same effect without that extra complication. And I see it as unnecessary, and they're spending development time, like especially with the crouch speed or the crouch height and the maps, because they've got to now they're tailoring the maps to all these different height levels, and it's like, man, if you had simplified that, you won't be spending a whole bunch of time on it. It still would have given you the same gameplay, but I just hope they don't take that philosophy and translate it into other things. Like, if they start overcomplicating a whole bunch of different things in that game, to me it'll be a waste, because there's no need for it. You could get that level of you could get the same gameplay that you want without doing that.
I don't know about the same, but
You tell me, what's the difference between 6 different heights and 3 different heights?
it depends on the situation. Because if enemies are right under you or right above you, or you don't know where your enemies are, kind of difficult, and you don't want to. It just depends on the situation, because all situations.
But it only depends on the
is,
situation because they made it that way.
Which I'd rather be in a
Again,
situation
if it
have
was
all those
if it was
options
3 heights, it would still depend on the situation, but it wouldn't be 6. It'd be
I don't
the
know about
same
that.
exact gameplay. There's no difference, except it's a little less complicated. And like I said, I think
not
it's
even
unnecessary.
complicated. It's not
No,
even-
that is complicated, dude.
How
That's
is it complicated to hold my button is C, by the way? How complicated is to hold C while scrolling your mouse wheel a little bit? How complicated could that actually be?
it's complicated to have to keep track of 6 of them.
It's not like you're keeping track.
Wow, did she just solo ult me?
It's not. You don't even keep track of it though. Like, that's the thing.
Well, yeah,
Like,
you
it
do.
tells you. And also, if you sprint, it instantly takes it off. So it's not like, oh, if you're gonna sprint, you need to do that. Like you need to go. Oh, I need to go fix my movement. Shit.
Like I said, I don't like how I think it's unnecessarily complicated. That's my opinion. I think they could have done better if they had halved both of those. Because it's not like it would have detracted from the gameplay, and they would have had the same exact gameplay that they had, but slightly less complicated. Especially to develop. Like I said, my big thing is the development. Because
Complicated.
why have to worry about
Never been.
a whole bunch of different heights of cover when you could just worry about, say, 3?
Because it adds to gameplay. I mean, it's that simple.
I don't know.
And like I
I've
said,
never
it's
tried
completely
Tarkov,
unnecessary because nobody is using all of them. Nobody's using all
Why is it
6
okay
run
you-
speeds. It's not happening. Somebody, people will find their 3 favorite speeds and they'll just use that.
I don't know about that. Because it calls on. It depends on the situation. If guys are right near you, well, you're gonna want to go in the lowest you can, or medium, or even like. The
Well, that's
second
my
lowest.
point. You could still go medium, and they won't. There are going to be several
That's
levels
insane.
where they can't hear you, so you don't have to have all of them. That's my whole point, dude. There's so many of them that are unnecessary.
I mean, I don't know about that because they're all situational, which makes it important to me. And I'd rather have the options that have no option.
I guarantee you that if somebody played it while they were limited to, 3 3 walk speeds, like the lowest, a middle one, and the highest one, and then 3 heights, the lowest, a middle one, and the high one. If they limited themselves to that, they could still play the game perfectly fine. With that, like it's not they wouldn't be gimping themselves in any way. I guarantee you.
I guess I would
So
have to
that's-
play this to see where Blue's coming from because, like, I know I've heard you guys go back and forth about this a few times in chat. Like, I really don't have an opinion on the game other than I know it's had a very, very rocky start, like an extremely rocky start. Some people have told me buy it, it's fun, like Blue has, and then other people have told me it's still a shit show, it still has its issues. So I really don't know. So
I mean, it still has performance issues, but that's about it.
Yeah, it does have a few performance issues. Although it was running really good on my PC. Granted, I'm not exactly I don't have a mid-range PC, but it was running good. And I didn't have any crashes, so I can't comment on the crashes and stuff like that.
I haven't had any crashes either.
I mean, it's
just-
developed on what, Unity, right? So like
Yeah.
you can't really expect it to be like this top of the notch, orgasmic
Kenji and May,
experience
man.
without any issues. I mean, it's Unity for
I mean,
fuck's sakes.
it'll be fixed over time. I'm not worried about it.
We'll
Yeah.
see. I mean,
Do you think though? So honestly, D Blue, like I know you've been playing this, with a few others, right, in our community, or no?
Yeah, I mean, it's best to play with friends unless I'm doing solo scav runs, but I don't
So,
really do solo scav runs all that often. to begin
What's
with.
the main draw of Tarkov? Because like I don't understand the big appeal of. I guess.
It's kind of a weird thing to describe it because it's fun, but also I like the tactical aspect of it. Like when I play it, it's like when I play it, I have to play it. There's no like I can't have any distractions,
fair enough.
and the appeal kind of is like I guess you could say it is getting loot and getting the best guns, but it's also the appeal that knowing that you can also fuck up and lose everything. I guess
Well,
I know
not
it-
everything, but everything you've got on you. Yeah.
What I was
Everything
doing,
got
Kev,
on
was I
you.
was reading your comment. Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of
Which-
a hardcore survival, but it's not open world, all the time. It's instanced. It's kind of quicker. So if you don't have if you don't want to spend the time for a game like Rust or The Forest or I can't remember all the name of all these.
The Forest is a game you absolutely need like most of these games you need friends. So it's like if you play solo mostly this game's not gonna appeal to you whatsoever. Like I haven't played Rust, but The Forest you need friends or you're just fucked. That game's boring as snow. I said snow, as boring as watching a snail walk. If you've got without friends, Tarkov not so much because it's a bit more actiony. But it's like I just prefer to play with friends because it's easier and also it's nice to have someone watching your back. So, and also it's kind of hard. It's also hardcore where you basically have to make sure you know your teammates, how they look, and you recognize them because because when you look at your teammate, there's no like name thing that pops up that tells you, oh, that's my teammate. You can accidentally shoot your teammate if you're being too stupid. Which
But
it has its appeal. So
we'll have to see how it develops as it's going on. I mean, it's obviously beta.
it's alpha still in me.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not even beta really. Well, no,
No, it's
No,
still an alpha.
I thought it was
It's real-
closed beta that you got access to, but it doesn't really matter. It's low level. It's not near being finished, so there's
It's on your closed
completion.
beta. You have to pay to get in. You have to pay to get in. So
Yeah, we'll have to see like how it develops as it goes on. As long as they don't overcomplicate a bunch of other things, I won't have a problem with it because it's fairly easy. Like I said, you could just not use the different walk and speeds and crouch heights. You could just use, a couple and you'll be fine. But if they start doing that with a bunch of other things, then I'll probably have a problem with it. But we'll have to see.
All right. Let's go on to Geforce is now losing
yeah.
Bethesda. Oh no!
Yeah, so
Do you want to read some of the comments? in the chat?
extension of what happened last
I'm
week.
reading it right now. I've been reading it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, just
Sorry.
extending what happened last week with Geforce now losing all Activision Blizzard games. Now Geforce now is losing all Bethesda games, and this is the interesting part, right? Because if it's one developer, it's easy to hand wave that away with something like, oh well, something happened. Blizzard Activision either didn't negotiate right, or they didn't understand something in the contract, or whatever it is, and they just wanted to back out. Okay, fine. It's not the worst thing ever. But with the loss of Bethesda, that's now two big developers that have completely pulled out of Geforce now, and like. What happened that both of these developers
Google Stadia.
decided that they didn't want
Google
to?
Stadia.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, it's just what happened that both of these developers, fairly close to each other, decided that they didn't want to be a part of Geforce now. Like something had to have happened, right? Because if it wasn't something specific, then it would have just been Activision Blizzard. Like I said, they just didn't negotiate right or something like that.
You got the new hardware. Well, you have the new hardware set. And this is, of course, only theory craft / speculation, okay? I feel that, or possible, this could be a reason of the new NVIDIA cards that are be coming up soon this summer. I have a feeling that what Rev was telling me earlier, that they're adding 2 additional components to help with the RTX problems that were bottlenecking the actual GPU. I'm wondering if, because of that, they're laying some high, really high end expectations to make sure that these games stream well from the developers.
Can I say this?
That's the only thing I think of. What's
You
up?
don't mind if I say this? It's technically, yeah, developers are pulling out, but it's not hurting their subscriber base at all. Like
Yet.
they hit 1.5 million people literally on the service. So obviously it's something to do with the service they're loving. And originally Geforce Now was originally a remote play service that people bought into to
Well, it's
have
still
the
re-
remote play service.
It's still
And
remote
people are
play,
still
isn't
using
it?
Yes, it's kind of like Steam Remote Play and what AMD's doing for free. But a lot of people like the GeForce Now service. I mean, they use it mostly for the remote play that it has to offer, where you can share your games to whatever NVIDIA device you have. So the subscriber base is there. My head scratcher is the companies pulling out. That's when I'm starting to scratch my head. You have the numbers, but then you're losing all this ground. It just makes no sense.
Especially two big ones like Activision Blizzard and
Right.
Bethesda. I mean, that's two huge publishers. So,
Right.
yeah, like my big thing, like I said, is what happened. Like something had to have happened because if it was part of the original terms of the contract, there's no way two companies missed it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if it was something that could have been seen beforehand, that's one thing for one company to miss it. Like okay, a lawyer overlooked something or something like that. But two companies, like that's pretty unlikely. So something had to have happened pretty recently. I wonder if Nvidia tried to change the terms on them or change their cut of, you know, whatever of the money or something like that. Like that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Well, I'm pretty
Good.
excited. I'm pretty excited for Nvidia releasing their new cards this year, with the whole 2 cores they're going to be doing for streaming and also for ray tracing.
I might upgrade. Just kidding. No, but
Well, the prices are going to be good. They're touting $700, $800 for the cards. I mean, for their high-end shit. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Like I
That's
said,
what the
I'll believe that when I see it. You know, because normally, I mean, what did the 2080 Super launch at?
1200.
Yeah, and they're claiming way better performance, and something else, right?
Well, I will say this, and I don't mean to sound mean to the competition. At least they have a high-end card.
Oh, shit.
At least
Well, AMD's high-end card is coming. We'll just
We
have
hope.
to
one
see.
day I'll come.
We hope. We
No,
hope. Come on,
they've already
we hope.
announced. They've already announced it. We just don't have an official
I
date.
said this yesterday. I said this to another fellow member of the RT community, Junie. I said, you know, listen, Intel's gonna, if Intel releases their card, right, with encoding on it, we all know how Intel's good. You know, quick sync wasn't too bad. They release it properly, and it can get gamers at least to high settings. AMD's gonna be in a world of hurt if they drop that price at the way it is. Gamers just want good settings, 1080p 60, and good encoding settings when it comes to OBS or whatever they're using. If they do it right, AMD's gonna be in a world of hurt.
I don't know about that. I mean, Nvidia's had the high-end market for forever, and AMD was fine with that. So I don't think it's gonna hurt AMD as much as people would think, because they've still got the mid-range and the
Yeah, but
they've still got the mid-range and the price to performance, even in the more high-end. Like obviously they don't. If you want top of the line, Nvidia's got the top of the line. That's all there is to it. But
as soon as Intel gets into the medium end and does well, AMD's in trouble.
well, I don't think they're going to do all that well, and only if they have a better price point than AMD does, and I don't think that's going to happen.
You never know. I think that
It could.
I think
Yeah, it could, but I
would
don't
be
think so.
Because
Yeah, I
Intel
mean-
is basically giving up on the CPU market right now. So, I mean, you never know what they'll do in the
Well,
GPU
I don't know.
market.
I don't know. Streamers are looking for an alternative to the CPU encoding, and right now Nvidia's killing it on the streaming side of things. They're working with the OBS team side by side with the Windows team, so we'll see. And meanwhile, AMD is kind of sitting there going, well, our coder just worked, but we're going to focus on our software.
Morning, Jace. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you, thank you.
What's up, Jace?
We are beautiful people. That's right, Jace. Spoken by a beautiful person.
My icon's beautiful. That's close enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're losing your hair, so you're not all that beautiful anymore.
I'm not even dude.
He needs Hamps or Roman in his
Got
life.
him!
No, I'm not even losing my
He's
hair.
becoming an old man. For our
First off,
eyes.
I'm not losing my hair. Like, let's just get this out
He's
of the way.
losing patches.
No, let's get this slander out. No.
Oh, we call
Okay,
it,
fine, Blue. You're not losing your hair.
Okay, good.
He's gonna
That's
get
all you
plugs
need to do,
eventually.
You've got split ends and it's dry as fuck and it looks like shit.
No, what the fuck? No, I take good ass care of my hair. Don't even-
You watch, hey gangster, you watch when he gets one gray hair on his head.
Right?
I already have some good problems. I already have some gray hairs, but that's mainly because of all the stress I go through. This podcast gives me gray hairs.
I know how you are about your hair, dude. That's why I said that stupid shit.
Well, I'm
You'll
sorry,
have
my
to-
hair is beautiful, and you're all just jealous. You can't.
Eventually he'll have to. cut
Bro,
his
you have a
crotch hair.
Jufro. What are you talking about?
A what? No, get that shit out.
Blue, I'll see you in 4 years when you're cutting your ball hair and putting it on top, just to fix that little stubble.
No, I'm already gonna probably. By the time that happens, I'm starting to lose hair. That's where the hair products come in. I'll be good.
Rogaine's not gonna help your problem.
I'm sorry. Technology's just improved. Unlike when you were losing your hair. So.
Am I really losing my hair?
I mean, Pete was losing his hair, so.
I
I mean,
don't
all
know
of
if
you are
I'm
losing
losing it
hairs
yet or
except
not.
me.
I don't know. Pete just shaves his hair down.
Because he's. Yeah, never mind.
It's a
I
choice.
don't like dealing with it, dude. I hate going to the barber. They always fuck it up, so if they're gonna fuck it up, I might as well fuck it up
That's
myself.
called you. That's called you pay for a better barber.
I don't want to.
They'll then get fucked. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it's why I buzz my own hair. Like I have the
Why pay
solution to
$9
this
to a
problem.
barber when you could just shave it yourself with a wall, simple
Yeah,
shaver? And
I got a wall too.
I mean, nothing beats a stylist who's fantastic at the job, though. So.
So, Cat's saying they're predicting a drop of $45 next 3 years on Nvidia stock. Do you think that's going to affect their sales any? I don't think it will.
No.
Well, it's stock prices don't usually affect sales, but like I said, it depends. It depends on how good the 3000
But
series is.
sales
compared-
do affect stock prices.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
So it depends on how good the 3000 series is compared to the 2000 series, and it depends how good like the 5900 XT is compared to either the 2080 Ti Super or the 3080 Ti Super or whatever their top one will be.
Well,
I mean,
let's hope with the
it's-
5900 XT when it comes out. Let's hope drivers are good.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, I'm
cross
actually
Although
our
it
looking-
should-
I might-
It should be, to be fair, because it's the same architecture, so it's not an architecture difference, and they've had quite a bit to
You said it's supposed
sort
to
out
come out in the summer, right?
Yeah.
sometime around mid of this
Well, we all
mid-year
know.
of this year.
We all know when AMD releases their cards, they do first, and they release it usually at E3 during the PC Gamer event.
Right.
Usually, now AMD has their own event, but a lot of people are pulling out of E3. E3 is
I'm
becoming
looking-
a dead event now.
And it's
If these cards are
unfortunate
really
because we've
good,
only got
I'll probably
rumors at this
upgrade.
point. We don't have any solid numbers on performance. We've only got the manufacturer's rumors,
And
basically.
AMD's been coming out and denying all of it, so we don't know until we see it, presented to us in like an event.
Yeah.
Because all we know at this point is what the new consoles are doing and what their version of ray tracing is going to be. So far.
But who really cares about that? I mean,
I'm not really interested in ray tracing. I mean,
Yeah, it's-
will it look pretty? Of course it's going to look good. You know what I mean? But, like, is it really going to be the end-all, be-all?
No.
not right now. It's going to be several years before I mean,
Like,
ray tracing isn't going to be a thing until GPUs are at the point where they can completely ray trace an entire game in real time and get better than 60 frames a second at 1080p or whatever it is.
Well, NVIDIA is trying it with 2 cores added in this time around, so we'll see. Believing it is seeing it.
Quick question: would having a triple monitor setup be too difficult or no?
What, playing a game on all 3 monitors or just having 3 monitors?
Just having 3 monitors generally.
Oh no, that's
'cause I
easy,
might-
dude. Extra
I might get
monitors
the
doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure because I might be getting a new monitor.
Oh wow! All right.
I'm probably. It's mainly to replace the 4K one I have. So.
Yeah, extra monitors doesn't really do anything to hurt performance. It's only if you're
That's
actually
good.
playing a game on those extra monitors.
All right. That's all you need to know. Thanks.
Man.
Unless
so-
you're streaming, PSA, because I wish I had fucking known this, but if you're streaming with OBS and you've got something that's this is the complicated part. If you've got a 3D object on the desktop of the second screen, and as 3D objects go, the way Windows does it, like video counts as a 3D object. So, you know, it's not just literally like a game or other, you know, actual 3D stuff. Like anything
Well-
that plays video or anything like that counts. But if you've got a second monitor and you've got a 3D object on the second screen, if the refresh rates are not equal for both monitors, then you will get nasty stuttering in the game on the main monitor.
Well, also too, Pete, as well, Gangster as well. So if anybody has an NVIDIA card, if you're not using the new cards, turn off the Psycho turning or whatever it is in your settings, because you don't need that unless you have a new card. And make sure to disable the preview when you're streaming on OBS Studio, because it does take up resources. Me and Pete have learned this. And actually doing the disabling method actually makes your stream run smoother. Like literally in a lot of games, because like Call of Duty, if you run the preview as you're putting it on your other screen, it will start stuttering everywhere.
But yeah, for some reason OBS has a bug with, I think it's with Windows, but if you don't have the same refresh rates enabled, or if you don't have the same refresh rate on both monitors, then you will get stuttering in game if you don't have if you do have a 3D object, and like I said, that does include video on that second monitor, which, well, by the way, the preview counts too for OBS. So having the preview up will enable this bug, I guess you could call it. Fuck. So yeah, I wish there was a PSA about that in the OBS forums, or
Well, there's another PSA for you when you're using OBS as well. Make sure to run it in administration mode.
oh yeah,
To get
definitely.
the fixes, especially with Streamlabs OBS, get the fixes, because the fixes and have Windows Game Mode enabled. The reason I tell you that is because OBS team tells you with both Streamlabs OBS and regular OBS and XSplit, because you get that you get the new features with all the stuff that Windows doing.
Yeah, but at least that fix is like all over the place. Like if you search a bunch of bugs on OBS, it'll say, "Oh yeah, run it in administrator mode." Like you have no idea how far I had to fucking search to find the fix that I did for the dual monitor thing.
Well, also the disabling the preview also helped out when you're streaming Overwatch, when you have it on VSync at 60 locked, and then OBS decides to drop frames randomly. So if you disable the preview, it doesn't do that anymore. Especially with a lot of games out there when you're trying to capture. Now, I don't know what it's like on the XSplit side of things, if it does that or not.
I was just gonna say, guess what issues I don't have?
Yeah, but I'm sure
Why,
XSplit has its own fair share of issues. So.
In the beginning, like I would say in the last couple of years, yeah, they have. Like if you go and you use anything else they've made, yeah, it's got a lot of issues. You can just stick to the basic streaming XSplit that we all know, then you're gonna be fine, right?
Well,
like it's gonna have,
well,
but like for instance, like XSplit's window capture mode is so much better than OBS, right? Because OBS you hear all the time. Window capture mode on OBS, it tanks. Like I don't know what it is, I don't know why it does it, but it tanks.
No, not window capture, desktop capture.
Desktop capture tanks?
It's desktop capture that tanks your performance, not window capture. Window capture works fine, it just doesn't work on all games.
In XSplit, the one issue I had with XSplit is sound. Like when I put it on stream,
I never had issues with that either.
It gets distorted for some weird reason, and I'll have it set perfectly. I've gone on with somebody about it where your audio will just distort, or it'll sound like you have double audio going on. That's the only problem I've had with XSplit.
Oh shit. No.
I don't know, Arrow. I really don't know. And Hekon, that is because you are awesome, sir.
Well, you don't need your monitor to have different refresh rates. Like I just had 2 different monitors. One was 144 hertz, and the second one was just a plain 60 hertz because I didn't think I needed anything special. But that was causing the problem because they were different. So when I went and got a cheapy used 144 hertz off of Craigslist, and that solved my problem. Because what was doing it, like for me, I noticed it because enabling the preview would do it. But the big thing was when I have the Discord video chat up. So if I disabled the Discord video chat, that would fix it. But then I couldn't run the 4 cameras like we're doing now. And so to fix that, I had to get a second 144 hertz monitor instead of my 60 hertz. So yeah, like I said, I just wish like that bug was told somewhere. Like if you start OBS, like a little message, hey, if you run 2 screens, just to let you know, if you want to run video on that second screen, you're going to need the same refresh rate monitor, because if they're different, you're going to get stuttering in game, and it is horrible in game. The irony is it looks fine on stream. It looks great on stream, but in game it stutters horrendously.
The reason I tell you to run VSync, some of the games on OBS do not cooperate right with refresh rate. That's why you keep it locked at 60. You don't have that issue. You can actually dumb the game down to 60 if you want to, if you choose to. Only if you're streaming. When you're not streaming, you can turn it up, crank it up any way you want it. But OBS is very picky. Same with XSplit at certain times with frame rates. They're very picky. What you can and can't do.
But like with XSplit though, like they sort of narrow down the frame rates for you. You don't have to go in and worry about it so much because you have 2 different outputs, or sorry, 2 different components of your scene. One involves the core performance of the scene itself, which is the stage, and then you have the actual product that you're trying to stream, which is whether it be Xbox or PC or whatever it be. And you could actually have your stage set up to be a 1920 by 1080, and then the actual product itself can be stretched at 1280 720, but the stage will read it as a 1080p game at 60 FPS, which is why it gives you such a good clarity. You don't have to worry about the 60, 30, 59. I mean, there's manual settings for it, yes, but you don't have to worry about it as much. Where OBS is very particular in that sort of thing. And you have to deal with output scaling. You have to deal with encoding parameters sometimes, depending on which NVIDIA or AMD card you have. You have certain parameters that are only in OBS that if you don't stream at 2 keyframe intervals with like a 192 kilobytes in your sound, your OBS will just fucking take a shit for some reason. Like it's stupid. So personally, that's why I like to use XSplit, because I don't have to worry about any of that nonsense.
Yeah,
like
enough.
It'll automatically, I'll throw up a profile. It'll pick the profile. It'll do a setup wizard for me, and it's done. Simple, done.
Cat claims your hat, Brem.
What hat is he wearing? Is he wearing a beanie?
Yeah, it's
DBZ.
DBZ, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose symbol is that? That's not Goku's, right?
I think
Or Roshi? Is it Roshi's?
I think it's Roshi's. Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's other softwares out there that I haven't tested, like Wirecast, Gamecaster, things like that. I haven't tested out.
I mean, I love Relive, except it doesn't have the options that OBS does, and it only needs a couple. Like the big one is it doesn't have a
the only
noise
one that
gate.
loves real life.
No,
No,
it
Relive-
works, dude.
Real life is not bad.
It works
Relive-
great, and it looks gorgeous. The problem is that it's missing a few key things. Like the big one for me is the noise gate. So, because I don't have a condenser mic, so if I don't have a noise gate, then you just hear me fucking breathing the entire fucking stream, and it sucks. Exactly. Yeah, just like that. So it's like, you know, I have to use OBS or another aftermarket program because of that. So if they added in a couple of key things like a noise gate and a few other things, it'd be fucking amazing. But I don't know what, you know, they say that they're coming out with their own version of OBS basically, but with their encoder built in and a few other things. I'm down because, like I said, Relive is fucking amazing. So if they could make Relive, but more like OBS with a bunch of the options that it's missing, that'd be awesome.
It's called Big Titty Goth Girlfriend. You know what? I doubt it. I need to see this for myself.
Why does she have to be goth?
Oh, damn it!
With waifu white hair, apparently.
No, why does it have to be goth? Like, I think there's so many better variations.
What's wrong with goth?
What's wrong with
Is there
goth?
something wrong with goth?
What's wrong
Well,
with it?
it's just cat girls are better. That's what it is.
What if it was a cat girl with kitty ears?
That'd be top tier then. You
With
can't beat
goth.
that. There's nothing, With God, then it's it loses quality. It's like at least a 90% decrease in quality.
Blasphemy.
Blue has to be the dominant, evidently.
Yes, and also you can't have this fucking short hair shit too. Put that shit in the gutter.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm good off of short hair. Like,
thank you. Someone agrees with me, and I'm right as always.
You're right. Yeah, short hair is no bueno.
No, you're wrong.
No.
Sorry, Rav, you want to bang some dyke, it's fine.
The number of chicks that look good in short hair, I
What?
could count on one goddamn hand and have fingers left over.
I can count on like 2 hands and my toes.
I can't even count that.
I could count using my dick. Is that impressive or no?
That's a good one.
Well, hey, the dick is the weather stick. So, you know, it'll tell you. It's always right. The dick is always right, man. You can't fool it.
If you saw me right now, you shut your face.
I love that Steven Crowder line. It's like, I'm sorry, the dick is the weather stick of beauty. Like, there's no fooling it. You know? He's not wrong. Like,
wait,
yeah.
who says someone's wrong? Someone said someone was wrong here though, and it's no one except Rev. Got him.
What?
Brim was reading chat, and he mentioned Brim mentioned someone being wrong.
Okay.
I don't know. It was Brim. Brim, it's all your fault.
What are we talking about? I don't even fucking
You're reading
know.
something in chat.
I was reading Kat's comment. That's what I was reading. That's what you were hearing.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, white hair is ugly anyways. Even in anime chicks.
White hair?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
And Brim didn't even speak on the matter of short hair at all.
No, I would never.
Good.
No, I think white hair in anime is okay. I think white hair in real life doesn't quite look all that great.
Yeah. I like we have to specify that in anime.
I mean, unless you're Geralt. Because Henry Cavill doesn't look bad with white
if
hair.
If you're Geralt and you just want to like pull his hair, you're like, Geralt. Wait, is that too gay?
That's a little gay there, partner.
Like on a scale of 1 to sus, that's
pretty
fucking
fucking sus.
It's not even sus. It's like you might as well just have like an "I'm gay" sign next to you now.
Jesus, they're all around me.
Let's see. Jay says, "Blue, shut your no hair face."
Oh no! This better not get spread. I have hair. I'm not losing. Never mind.
He's getting a bald spot, man. He's gonna freak out.
No, I'm not. I'll never happen. First off.
Shit.
Hey Blue, I think I heard one of your fallen comments come out of your head just a minute ago.
Oh,
he has some hairs on his phone. He's balding.
Destiny 2 nerfs. Let's talk about that. What's going on?
No. Let's finish up with this hair situation. My hair is not losing. I'm not losing my hair. Get over it.
Yeah, the more you try and convince us, the more you sound like you're trying to convince yourself, bro. So I would just let it go.
No, you keep bringing it up.
I don't know. Blue had 2 hairs on his phone, and he was freaking out about it.
Yeah, I was. Ooh, nice
I'll stop
shot.
bringing it up, then I will stop.
Hey, Blue, don't worry.
God
We all
damn
know
it.
what's going to happen. You're going to get fat in the next 10 years, be by yourself, living out of your own apartment.
No, I'm good.
Lonely
says-
as fuck with balding head.
Jace says, until I see you on cam, I am picturing a bald penis head, and I agree. Pics, or it didn't happen.
I don't.
Jace is the man right now.
I don't have a camera. Okay, leave me alone. Also,
Oh,
my face-
bullshit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, whatever you say, dude.
Go
You
get
know
me.
what? Jace has a good point. You know what, Blue? I'm going to do the same. Until you get your shit together, you are bald penis head from now on.
Ah,
Blue,
damn it.
Hey, Blue, what happened to that text channel in here? 30 days, pictures of your head. What happened to that?
When did that happen?
Yeah, we were gonna do before and after, before you started Rogaine and
Yeah,
after.
the 90-day
Yeah.
challenge, man.
I don't. Oh my god. Actually, should I start? No,
I suggested that we name the channel Blue's Fallen Comrades. But, they...
Throw me a life preserver for my hair.
You piece of shit. No, but serious question. Like, this is an actual serious
I'm
question.
gonna prove Blue wrong. You wait and see. I'll join
Should-
video chat. You'll see.
I don't have a camera. Like, what do you want from me? And also, is my profile not good enough for you people?
Wait a second.
Jesus.
I think bullshit because I believe you told me once that you do have a camera. You just refuse to turn it on.
Oh, that's my. It's my VR stand.
Oh,
Also.
here we go. The truth speaks.
Yeah. So
It's my
Fucking
VR set.
exposed!
We're putting Blue on
it's not
trial. Go. Who's his lawyer?
No. I'll defend myself here.
objection.
Listen,
Objection.
Holy
Blasphemy. Ding ding. Shame.
I should probably clean my VR headset. I'll use it. But no, but it's my VR set that can only be used as a camera. That's the thing. Like, I have to get my VR set, put in like some retarded angle, risk it falling and it damage.
Well,
No.
just wear a mask, bro. You'll be all right.
No, what? How do I play games wearing a mask? Never mind.
He can
Dude,
put
that
was
some,
good.
he can
You
put
don't-
some cat
you
ears
guys
on.
aren't- Dude, I used to game on Twitch. Dude. I have my
Face rig that shit.
I have my Asian rice field hat thing back there, and I did that with the Master Chief mask that I have, and I put those two together, and I was
So
like,
how
an
much
Asian
money,
Master
Blue? How
Chief.
much money are we talking to see your face, man?
Yeah, dude,
Everyone
I
wants to see it.
I got a Logitech webcam for like $30
I got a
at Best
juicy
Buy.
$20 bill, bro.
My face is not for sale.
For $20?
$5. Come on, man, that's too much.
No.
Okay, $1?
There you go.
Jesus
baby.
Christ, people.
50 cents?
50 cent. Yep.
20
None
Blue?
of you.
How about this, Blue? We'll pay top dollar if you
No.
have false teeth, which we all believe you do have false teeth.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What? No. I take care of that shit. Eat me.
Uh,
Oh shit!
I'm sorry. I've had no cavities in the past 6 to 7 years. I take that shit clean and smooth.
You see him
Don't
with a
even-
toothbrush on camera? I'm brushing my teeth, guys.
motherfuckers.
Can I climb the roof lamp?
Wow. No, but it's just my face is not for sale. Maybe one day when I finish dieting.
Dude, I know I know what it is. It's because you have false teeth and you look like a bald penis head.
Bro, you can show your face. I'll get some twigs.
Oh, jeez.
Terrible.
Let's go to the backyard for you.
It's over. I give up.
All right, now let's try this again. Destiny 2 nerfs. What's going on with that?
Bungie doesn't play their own game. That's all it is.
Because I feel like, you guys put it on the title. I figured.
As
Well, I do play a lot of Destiny. Well,
Yeah.
one of the big things that's incoming is, I think the big one is sniper rifle nerfs. They're nerfing sniper rifles, but I don't
Yeah,
even think
'cause
that's gonna.
They're like, Bungie's like, hey, we made snipers viable again. Everyone's like, yes. And then Bungie's
Fucking
like, listen.
Jace, I really want to do a photo shoot with Blue now.
No, Jesus Christ. First off, if I even show my
hey, Jace, make sure to lube up first.
no, first off, if I show my face,
you gotta have an oil. You gotta have an oil wrestling match.
It'd be lackluster because I can't grow hair on my face to save my life. Unlike fucking most people here who have beards or almost something close to that.
Yo, we'll just recreate the scene from that one movie, you know, with the mud wrestling, man.
No, God, just end it there.
I'll put some money on the line. I got Jace winning it.
Dude, that guy has more hair on his face than my chest. I give up, dude.
I'm talking about a mud wrestling match, man.
Oh. I'm a hairless rat, okay?
Shit. Damn.
Also, I don't even know what you mean by mud wrestling. Sorry, I'm not an 80s kid.
You're right.
Yeah.
You were born at a time where your parents forgot to pull out.
Indeed. I don't know about that, but
Ah, you agreed with me, and then you're like, I don't know about that.
no, to be fair, I was unplanned, so who knows if that equation was true or not.
You could take some of the hair on my face and use it on yours.
Please send it my way. I'll take it.
I'll give you some of my pubes, bro. You just glue them on your face.
There's not even that much there.
I'll also take blue. Fucking.
By the way, how would you know how many pubes I've got? Just out of curiosity.
I may or may not have sent him some pictures.
Nah, I'm good, dude.
How did you get pictures, Breb?
I got your number, dog.
That's gay as fuck.
That's pretty
Nah,
gay.
I'm good, dude.
Just saying.
Only if you say no homo behind it.
Oh, okay, no homo. Just
only if you don't say no homo, right?
No homo?
No homo, yeah.
Doesn't that mean that it's totally homo?
The triple negative then. No homo.
Infinity no homo.
Yeah, which would that be? If it's infinity no homo, which would that be? Would it be yes or no?
That's like, dude.
I say it's like a happy medium.
It's both at the same time. Schrodinger's homo.
Well, in Blue's case, he wants to look like an oil pump, right? So one guy down here, the other guy down here.
Ah, Jesus.
Are you 50 weight or 40 weight?
God.
I'm asking it.
Jay
Blue-
says,
but
I'll
Blue- Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say. Jay says, "I'll give you a hair transplant, with like a skin graft. We'll use the hair off my ass." That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I love how this all turned into like a Bash Blue sesh.
That's
been a while.
That's how it always is.
The truth is I'll probably never use a face cam. Like, I'll be honest here.
Why?
I'll be honest, I just don't trust most people. And also, I just
What
don't.
are they gonna do to you, dude? You live in Canada. What's an American? Oh my God, Blue has got his cam on. I'm gonna go.
Fucking.
I need to get.
Let me put it this way, Blue. Let me put it this way, Blue. The moment I put my face on this cam, back when YouTube launched, right? This is back when I lived in Nevada.
I'm good.
No, just hear me out. This person was such a huge troll of me and hated me so much, they found out where I lived, took a picture of my apartment, and sent it to me.
I wouldn't even give it most of you.
I told the guy, I'm like, all right, come on in then. If you can take a picture of my house from where you're at, then you have no problems coming up to me and facing me face to face, right? Like, and nothing ever happened, dude. It's look.
No, it's not. I'm not worried about
That's what happened to me.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. I just don't want. Here's the thing. I'll be honest. I just don't want my face on the internet. That's all it is. Like, don't take it personally.
Well,
So you're not nearly as attractive as you say you are. That's good.
Yeah, your face is already on the internet, bruh. Like, you've got a Facebook, I assume. Like,
I have a Facebook. I don't use it. You're probably referring to my Instagram.
whatever.
Also, my Instagram's-
You've got pictures of yourself on the internet. I know you do. Everybody does. So
I'll
Yeah,
go to
but
you don't want it
Canada.
on YouTube.
Oh my God! I
It's
will
just not
go
e- I'll
to
be honest.
Canada and smack Blue with the maple leaf unless he gets the
I approve, Jace.
No, it's just, most of you will never see my face, and that's okay. Like 100%.
So you're
All
not
right.
nearly as attractive as you say you are.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
not
really
gonna-
were
I'm not
gonna
beautiful,
answer that
you'd want to show that shit off. So
Fuck, I'm in. Oh my god.
I thought he had locks of hair and stuff, man. Damn.
Can we get a rest in peace in the chat for Blue, please?
Yeah, can we get an F in the
want-
chat, boys?
Like my god, are you guys my parents? Like, why are you just lecturing me right now? Jesus.
Can we get an F?
No, this is a. Don't you know this is like a typical every week thing, right? With you for like
Ah,
a good
Jesus.
minute, and then everything.
Can
moves
we
on
give
from that.
Blue an F in the chat and some Jack Daniels?
Plenty of lubrications because he's gonna be in the bathroom by himself.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
That's harsh.
Oh jeez.
No, Blue, I just like fucking with you, dude. That's all.
No, I'm just
Think
making.
about that.
I'm just making sure I'm not losing hair. That's all I'm doing right now.
Are you sure? Because it sounded like I heard another voice scream as you ran your fingers through those.
I
beautiful
said no.
locks.
Don't touch my hair. Don't do it.
No, I. Oh my god, none of you understand. So I don't care. Bother messaging you with this.
It's okay, Blue.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
We
I'm
get
sorry.
it.
I like my hair. Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, Blue, you know what I heard though? Blue, this is what I was told. I've never tried this, but you might want to try this. This comes from a reliable source.
Whatever the answer is, go walk on a minefield. That's all I'm gonna tell you there.
What it is you ejaculate into your own head.
Wow, that's odd. But hey, whatever.
I heard that that's supposed to keep your hair from falling out, dog.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know how.
Take a shower with it, bro.
I don't know how. I don't know how they know this. But we figured this: if you're like 3'2" and you're a bald penis, you shouldn't have far to shoot.
What the fuck's that supposed to even mean? Can you speak?
Can you just roll in the mud? That's the next thing you're gonna say too.
Dude.
See, Chase is saying that's how I grew such thick hair.
I'm dying.
Oh, God.
I'm good, dude.
My ribs.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
You just go stand in the sun. It's like instant sunscreen.
Dude, so anything else to talk about in these topics, gentlemen?
Yes, Destiny 2.
Oh, there
Nerfs.
was.
What happened to
Well,
that?
yeah, because shit.
I say we
Blue's the
skip that.
expert. Blue's more of the expert on this, so
I don't. Let's just skip that one.
there
It's
was
not really
more. There was more than just the.
They're nerfing fusion rifles, shotguns. So now even if you ADS, your shotgun pellet spread is gonna be fucking all over the place. Fusion rifles now are losing their range, and backup plan. When you pull your fusion rifle, do an insta kill. The backup plan now reduce your damage, so you might as well just throw like a bunch of feathers on your opponent.
Huh.
So making fusion rifle do less damage. Lord of Wolves is gonna get changed to anytime you activate the exotic perk, it makes it so the gun basically just is uncontrollable. So, that's a good thing, by the way.
It
Like, I'm
is,
not
yeah.
against
Lord of
that.
Wolves is horrendously over fucking powered, but
Hand cannons are still gonna stay the same, so get fucked there. And auto rifles are getting buffed, body shot damage to headshot damage. So auto rifles will probably be dominant next season. Swords are getting retrained, changed to point where now they'll be like kind of like swords in Warframe, where you can kind of just pull them out and use the guard feature. Now you don't have to rely on ammo like it's a sword from Halo. That, and there's no new endgame content. I'm not playing next season. That's about it. Because that's stupid nonsense bunch makes shit non-viable. They're like, why is everyone using heavy weapons? And snipers became viable, so everyone uses grenade launchers now because people don't want to use exotic heavy weapons. But Bungie's like, let's just change that, so now everyone has to use Whisper the fucking Worm again. Because Bungie doesn't play their own fucking video games. I swear to fuck, man.
Is Gangster still mad about hand cannons? I don't know
No,
if he is.
Yes, he is. He's still mad about
Yeah,
hand
I'm
cannons.
still mad about it.
I don't hear the end of it.
Oh, shut up, dude. I haven't talked about it in fucking months.
Kat says, I have a question for all production of the game talk. Go.
Hentai. That's my answer.
Oh, lucky bitch, Genji.
Wait, what happened?
What's the question for the game talk, Kat?
Burma's reading it. The fuck happened there?
No, there's no question. It's just
No, yeah, I was reading that, and Kat says she has a question. So,
but we
Kat,
don't
whenever
have
you're
the
ready
question.
to post that question, we'll go ahead and move on to something.
Riot Games.
Oh
The,
yeah, Riot! You guys were
yeah,
talking about this a minute
the
ago.
lawsuit. Yeah, so everybody know. Well, I mean, you may know about the lawsuit with Riot Games, where people were suing for like hostile work environment or something to that effect. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of employee problems with Riot Games. And they had a settlement apparently for $10 million, but apparently that wasn't good enough because now the plaintiffs are not shit. They are not accepting the $10 million settlement, and one of the lawyers said that they are entitled to something more like $400 million.
Jesus.
So yeah, so
bastards.
this is going to be interesting to see what happens with this shit.
Why? Okay, so why are they getting sued again? I'm sorry, I must have.
A bunch of employee problems. Yeah, it's all stuff like hostile work environment and being underpaid and overworked and shit like that. I think there was accusations of like sexism or something.
Most employees are severely underpaid. Like women are underpaid over there. It's some crazy shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
so a whole bunch of shit going on. But yeah, that's gonna be a problem for them. You know, if they really are gonna be able to get like a 400 million instead of 40 million.
Kat's question is, how do you guys decide what topics to discuss?
Oh, we just decide, man. It's not.
It's random.
Yeah, you know,
random.
whatever looks interesting, whatever we end up getting on.
Or sometimes it'll be in like we'll have extra articles and we'll just include them in the overtime.
Yeah, there's no real procedure or anything, so it's not like there's a.
The answer is they do all the work and I just sit here and freeload.
Yeah, yeah, you do. That's for damn sure.
which is why we get our content by continuously fucking with you.
Ah, shit. But
and she also asked, do you video chat while discussing them and only post the gameplay, or do you guys ever have major creative differences about the podcast?
Oh yeah, we always have differences. Like there's certain ways that I think that this podcast should be ran. Pete will have his differences. We'll usually, we'll go back and forth.
I love both of these gentlemen's ideas.
We compromise. We compromise on a lot of stuff. That's just how we are. We're not very, we're not very, how do you say it, confrontational with each other because we've been doing this together for long enough to know
you
that
couldn't tell we're friends.
Yeah, right.
But
but even friends though, even friends can have creative.
Well, the story goes with me being here is during the summer last year, Brimstone had asked me to be a co-host on it. Me and Brimstone reconnected last year after one of our friends passed away, and I was asked to come on in. Brim had asked me one night. It was random. One night he was just like, "Dude, you want to do this show? This is gonna be awesome." And I'm like, "All right, let's go." And I've been here ever since. And I feel like it's like we're at a bar and we're just shooting the shit at each other. Like
that, and also, I remember I sent you I got really mad in the comment section because they were talking about Epic Games,
This man, the first experience I had with Blue was he was raging at me for some reason, and then I had to make a statement after the fact. I'm like, holy shit, there's some fucking dedication to this shit. All I said was one opinion, and I'm getting blasted meat on. And I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Epic. So.
And then I had to go, like president. Hey, I make this statement, sir. I apologize. I didn't mean to be like this. I was just giving my opinion. I was asked by Brimstone my opinion, and I was just giving my opinion. Oh.
So what Blue is admitting to is he actually loves Epic deep.
Yeah, he loves Epic to pieces.
Yes, dude. They're like my favorite
He's got
developer.
the Fight Club going on for Epic Games.
Hey, we don't. Number one rule about Fight Club is we don't discuss Fight Club.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
I enjoy the podcast very much. I hope to join for the overtime.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
usually
that's
a
fine.
pretty open. It's usually a pretty KSO.
So the
These
main
guys do all
show
the
is
work,
just
so it's
us
good.
guys, and then after the show, we open it up to everybody else.
Yeah, everybody's welcome on like the overtime because I know there's a lot of topics about, and I know that's more of the uncensored. Like I mean, I cuss a bit in here, but like this is like tame me, right? Like this is just.
Yeah,
But
guys.
overtime wise, I could get pretty rancid sometimes. So
Both overtime and the Game Talk are on Spotify. Working on updating both here soon.
oh yeah, we have a Spotify. That's right.
Yeah, we have a Spotify. We're on Google Podcasts, iTunes, you name it, we're there.
Oh, we're also sponsored by NordVPN.
Yes,
So whenever you're
yes.
Googling all
And
your
Raid
porn,
Shadow Legends.
hentai-
Make sure and give
Jergens,
Raid
and
Shadow
Jergens.
Legends
Lots
a
of Jergens,
chance,
okay?
guys. Yep.
We are sponsored
No.
by KY and Jergens and the Pens, okay? And Just for Men.
I swear. I mean, I really hope we get a hentai sponsorship one day, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
No, probably not.
Hey man, we just show a picture of Pete and we get Just for Men for sure.
No, I think Blue would be a better spokesman.
No,
No, I'm good.
he'd be the spokesman for Rogaine, bro.
I'm too self-conscious to be a spokesman for anything.
I thought that was more. Yeah, I thought he was more. The what is it? The ass transplants that Jace suggested earlier. But anyways, we are coming up on how much time now?
Hour 20.
All right, I think we can call it now. An hour 20 is pretty good. Blue, what time is it for you that you gotta go? You gotta go. What?
It's 2:49.
All right. Oh, so you got some time for overtime then. Cool. All right.
Probably.
I say, Pete, if it's okay with you, we go ahead and end it now, and we'll get overtime started.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'll just have to fucking do it right in the middle of a goddamn game, but that's okay. I'll just. find
Well,
a
maybe
nice
you shouldn't be
quiet
playing the
corner.
game.
Then what are we gonna put up on the screen?
I don't know. Pictures.
Pictures
Yeah.
of Blue's balding penis. Okay.
It's quick play. I'll just leave the game. I don't give a fuck. All right.
You can just window. You can just window it, right? You can just.
Nah, it's fine.
He's receding like Stephen A. Smith's hairline.
Well, all right, gentlemen,
know.
and whoever else. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in a little bit for overtime. Otherwise, we'll see you for next week's show. Peace.